Hey everyone, the other day I was talking about my virtual machine success and how that's awesome and it's working, and it is. I mentioned that I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I really thought that I did, but I have my entire collection of CDs here, and I don't. So, Dad, if you're looking around the house in like piles of CDs and you see it, let me know. I really thought that I had it, but I don't. I have it on Xbox for sure, but I can't record that. Anyway, I've got this pretty sizable stack of CDs. I'm just going to run through it pretty quick, let you know what I have. I don't know why these have made the journey. They've traveled with me from, excuse me, my parents' house to, oh, I gave it away. Now you know that I have Croc. My parents' house to the place that I was living at college, then back to my parents' house when I had to move back in for 3 months, then to my apartment with Alicia, where they sat on a shelf in a closet the entire time we were there, then to this apartment in another closet where I didn't get them out until now. So I don't know why I've been lugging these things around, but I have. I have installed Croc on the virtual machine, and it works. So this could be an LP opportunity. It is a 3D platformer. It came out right around the time of Super Mario 64. It is not as complicated and not as fun as Super Mario 64, for sure, but it's a silly little diversion and it's cute, etc. I have You Don't Know Jack, one of the versions of You Don't Know Jack. This one is just louder, faster, funnier. It's like, You Don't Know Jack was a live competition, trivia competition show that you could play online, and you could actually win prizes and stuff. So this is a compilation of 1,000 questions from the internet show. This is number 2 in the collection. It's just 1,000 trivia questions, and the host is very rude and funny, and when you're wrong, he will ridicule you and make fun of you. And you can play this more than one person, so it's quite possible that Alicia and I could take a look at this. Just thinking. Here I've got, I mentioned already that I had Jedi Knight. Here's disc 1, disc 2, and I have the Mysteries of the Sith expansion. I now own these on Steam, so there's absolutely no point to me having these CDs, yet I'm still not throwing them away. Watch me put it in the pile right here. I have this old LucasArts game. What year? 1995. They had these episodes. Hey, look at what am I reflecting? Skype. They had these games called Rebel Assault, and it's a compilation of genres. There's like there are shooter levels, there are top-down like steering levels, there are fast action events. It's like all kinds of stuff thrown in one. And this is the second one, and I don't really remember very much about it. It is called The Hidden Empire, and it even says by Vincent Lee, like someone wrote this. So it must be very story-driven, although I really don't remember that much about it. Here is Homeworld, which is an award-winning game by Sierra. Yes, Sierra. I have played very little of it. It is a 3D RTS. I remember playing it, and it was fun, but I have problems operating in 3 dimensions, I think, and I did not play it very much. Here I've got Baldur's Gate, which is a very famous RPG. This is the original game. It is made by BioWare. It was probably many people's introduction to BioWare. I've never played it. I bought it because it was like $5. This is like Steam. Like, I buy things and I'm like, $5, why not? Never play it. It sat in my closet for years. Here is the original version of Myst, which does not work on most operating systems. Here is the updated version of Myst that I had to buy because the original version of Myst did not work on most operating systems. Again, still holding on to it for no apparent reason. This version works on my PC. That game, I couldn't beat it off the top of my head. Like, if I played it right now, there would be no way I would be able to finish it just straight through. My biggest problem is the Yellow Submarine level. I still haven't ever figured out how you're supposed to navigate through that successfully on your own. But this game, Riven, I want to swear on a vlog right now, freaking impossible. Like, I don't think I ever even got to the 3rd disc. There are 5 discs in this game. It is insanely engrossing. The puzzles are... now that it's been like 10 years or whatever, maybe the puzzles are approachable and I don't realize it. Maybe it's worth trying sometime. Here is the original copy of The Sims that I bought. Again, did not eventually would not work on current operating systems, so I had to upgrade to the deluxe edition, which I think is a DVD. Let's see if I can... Oh, no, it's 2 CDs. So there's that, and then... Oh, I thought it... Yeah, here it is. I have an expansion. Apparently I bought the Sims Superstar expansion, so I'm poo-pooing the Katy Perry Superstar whatever expansion for The Sims 3, but here's the original one. Here's that Bill Nye video game I was talking about. It is called Bill Nye the Science Guy, Stop the Rock. It's about an asteroid headed for the Earth, and you have to do experiments and stop it. And it's kind of like a click-based adventure. Here's the whole map of the Nye lab, and you wander around, and Bill Nye talks to you, and there's a bunch of full-motion video, and it was really fun. I remember it being very fun. But once you solve it once, you know the whole story, so replay value is low. Here's Warcraft 3, which is one of the best strategy games ever made, and probably my favorite one that I've played. Here's Gizmos and Gadgets, which is a learning company, old-school edutainment game. Ages 7 through 12, the CD says. Can you see? Ages 7 through 12. And that's the bad guy on the CD there. I don't remember his name. He was like the bad guy in every game. This is a game that my dad will be glad I'm talking about. It's called Pod. This was before the band POD was known. This is a racing game that came with our very first Pentium processor computer. It had Nintendo 64-like graphics and amazed me to no end. We played it over and over. This pile is about to creep into the view of the camera. Here is the original copy of Half-Life that I bought in 1997. Here is the Canadian version of the expansion, Opposing Force. You can tell it's Canadian because of the writing on the back. It was bought through a book club, I think Scholastic Book Club. Opposing Force was when you played as the commandos coming to extract Gordon Freeman, although they all get held up by aliens. And here is the Canadian version of the expansion Blue Shift, which is the expansion where, first of all, they updated all the graphics to the game, which Valve has always done. Thank you very much, Valve, for doing that. Second, you get to play as... Do you actually get to play as Barney or just as a cop? Oh, it says right here, return to Black Mesa facility as the security guard Barney. You get to play as Barney, who plays a character... He's the whole way through Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2, Episode 1, and Episode 2. He's as important a character as Gordon. So those are my original Half-Life copies. I treasure them. Oh, now you can see it. Here is Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, which was a okay Tomb Raider ripoff that was made by LucasArts. It was Tomb Raider with an Indiana Jones skin on it. And I remember it being frustrating like Tomb Raider. I remember it being fun like Tomb Raider. I don't remember it having boobs like Tomb Raider. And finally, here's the last game, which is another game that I played very little, SimCity 4. I think my problem with SimCity 4 was it was not SimCity 2000. Like when I used that cheat code, it didn't do anything. I don't know. That's my collection of CDs. Let me know what you'd like to see me check out, because there's, like I mentioned at the top, Croc and You Don't Know Jack definitely have LP opportunities. But then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't know what of this speaks to you. So let me know. And for now, I'm going to find a place to put these that is not taking up so much room on my desk. Click!